Hello, dear friends. Welcome to Kardec Radio, where we're here to nourish our souls. I'm Norah, the host of this program. That's by Joanna de Angelis and Divaldo Franco. This is our book. We are in the last part of the book. It's all messages about trusting in God. Friends, so let's get started. Have we ever experienced a setback when we're trying to perform a good deed? Perhaps we begin something new, a new habit, a new routine, a new project, a new spiritual exercise, and it didn't quite work as we planned. Sometimes, friends, when we fall, we think we failed at our attempts, but Spiritism teaches us stumbling doesn't indicate that we're trailing behind, but rather it demonstrates we're making progress, and that is the message that Joanna and Divaldo have for us. They say those who don't stumble are not moving forward. Since every pathway has its own difficulties, it only happens to those who are on their free feet and pressing on. So here we have it, friends. The path of progress is never completely straight. Every step toward light comes with its share of shadows, and those who walk, we will stumble, friends. But those who stand still do not. So what does that tell us? Spiritually speaking, it tells us that to stumble is to try. It is to choose movement over stagnation. And God does not demand perfection from us, only persistence. Because we start to see, friends, that every stumble, it's a lesson. Every fall is an opportunity to learn humility, empathy, and patience, not only with others, but also with ourselves, right? In the Gospels according to Spiritism, what does it mean to be like perfect, right? There's a section there. And if we were to paraphrase, the Spirits recommend to us and advise us, true perfection consists in striving to reach the greatest degree of moral excellence possible. So here we have it. Perfection is not what we may see today in main media, mainstream, right? It really is about continuing, right? And we start to see that this perfection, it's not obtained from one day to the next, right? Every time we trip and we get up, we are training the moral strength of our soul. And God doesn't measure how many times we fall. By the way, it measures our courage when we get up. In the Bible, Proverbs Chapter 24, verses 16, we are told, for though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again. That is so beautiful, right? Because the Bible is echoing the same truth as Joanna and Divaldo, and we see it in the Gospels. The Bible says that falling down along the way does not mean reaching the end. It signifies progress within the journey. The act of getting up is what proves our faith, our resilience, and our trust in God's plan. So we're not being punished. Doesn't mean it's not about who's more spiritual or not. It means that these trials, these challenges that come are there to prove our faith. And something to reflect on, friends. If we have stumbled recently, let's not despair. What does it mean? It means we are walking. It means we are trying. It means we are alive in our purpose. So progress unfolds through human experience because we are reminded that the path forward is not straight and falling is part of this experience. And every time we get up, let's guess what? Guess what, friends? Let us remember that God smiles on our effort. So let us say this beautiful manifestation, this beautiful affirmation for us to begin this week. Every stumble is a lesson to rise up with more strength. With God's help, I walk forward in faith. Friends, what else do we need? We need to do this. We need to try. Even if we fall, we keep on, we keep on. We're all learning. We're all growing. Remember, if this week for the homework, if we have the challenges, which they will come, we all do, God is measuring how we persist how we keep on, where are our thoughts, not for perfection. So let's not give up. Let's keep on going. And that is today's lesson. Till next week, same place, same time. And I hope we all enjoy the beautiful visualization after this. Good night, dear friends. Bye-bye.